on to our next story. A Dubai customer service.
I wanted to know what segue you're going to do there to get to this next story.
Yeah, I thought I shouldn't do any because I don't know.
It's a tricky one.
Yeah,
you did well. Shouldn't have interrupted.
But moving on. A Dubai customer service agent admits what it's like to work on the other side of calls. Now, as more services transition into the digital realm, the need of 24/7 call centers simultaneously grows as well to ensure users and vendors top-class customer service. Now, very recently, a call center agents already having to put up with badge-read responsibilities. And then when employees aren't able to provide an easygoing or pleasant work environment, it gets kind of tough for agents to push through. Now, a former employee at a company specializing in grocery deliveries discussed their working conditions as a quality assurance officer, and the review has stirred up a conversation in Dubai Facebook and WhatsApp groups. Now, the former employee spoke of favoritism within the workplace and went on to state, as per the QA department policies, you're not allowed to have a life outside of work.
The review further narrates how the company cuts their pay for taking sick leaves without prior notice. The review reads, if you fall sick without informing them, they do not pay you for it, i.e., wherever they can find a loophole to cut your pay, they do it mercilessly. So it is safe to say the role is potentially not worth the pay.
Yeah, the full review that was shared on Glassdoor is up on our official website as well as our socials if you guys want to check it out. But this is something that's there on the public domain, and we do share like conversations that take place on WhatsApp groups and Facebook groups in Dubai. Like, that is something that we bring to light and we share. So this is just one former employee's review on his or her job and their responsibilities, basically. So I mean, but as I think in the comments, when we share this on social, so many people share the exact same thing. Like, it's not one company. Apparently, it's just like that role in general, being a customer service agent. Like, you get pushes and nudges from so many different directions that gets kind of, at one point, gets very badgering, and you just don't know how to deal with it. And that too, if the work environment is not as pleasant, then it gets really tough.
It's a really good conversation. I think it's really important to shine light on customer call center representatives, because there's constant conversations about people hating call center service people here in the UAE. Yeah. Like, it's a constant thing because, but like you said in the article, there's two sides to the story. However, there's 5 sides to every story, right? Because in this case, you have an employee who's obviously disgruntled. Yeah. So there's that, and then there's the public that they're dealing with who are disgruntled, and then there's the employers on the other side who are who's to say if they're doing the best or the worst for the employees? You don't know. So but it's very important to share the stories of, I think in this case, and what we saw from the comments was a lot of people who are working in similar roles feel the pain of those types of jobs. So it's important to shine a light on it, and just to kind of like see the conversation evolve. And for us, as a reminder for us, like, I think their pain points in this story in particular, the singular individual story, the pain points are with the employer. Yeah. But it is a reminder of all of the employee in terms of all the jobs that we have, that if we are speaking to a customer call representative today, let's be a little bit nicer.
Yeah, of course, and they're there to help you. And like, I'm not talking about telemarketers in this scenario, just like customer call center agents who we call when we have complaints with our products or complaints about deliveries. Like, they're not the issue here. They are there to help us, and just the way we take out our anger on them, like, of course we're all guilty of this. Definitely, so am I, but it's like Casey said, a reminder. And I just hope the organizations that have noticed this post or have seen it, like, and somewhere they feel responsible, they take the initiative to change things. As employers, you would always want your company succeeding, your employees to have a good work environment. So there's that.
Thoughts on this story? Let us know in your comments in Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We see you all. We're TikTok. Here for you. TikTok also. Wherever you watch this live, let us know. Let's move on to our next story.